Hi, it's the 19th of February 2018 at around about 9:30 a.m. I thought I'd do an early vid because before the heat comes. It's just better. I don't have to have the fan on me, and I can actually. It's just better all around. I was talking to Avery this morning. We were having a bit of a laugh about a quip I'd made on this video here in relation to that. In the video, I can't remember what the video was about, but I was saying, this is what you're sticking your dick into, mgtow, and Avery took up on it. I thought it was funny. It was like, oh my God, that's what he was saying. Yeah, so, but anyway, as usual, he replied, I made a comment to him, and he came back to me this morning, and he's talking about it, and he was saying, well, it's pretty much describes most women. That's what they're like. Pretty as a picture on the outside, and slimy and reptilian on the inside. And I'm not disagreeing with him. But as I was making my breakfast, I was thinking about it. I thought, okay, come on, let's try and separate out the actual human from what's being created. I'm not disputing that. This is how they are, but I just this is just what I thought to myself. I need hope, and I want to give hope to people. I don't want to. I hear so much pessimism here, and I'm fighting against you. Okay, I'm here trying to be optimistic. So it's okay if let's just tussle it out. It's a good tussle to have. You're all pessimistic. I'm optimistic. And there could be another reason for my optimism that I had never thought of until my discussion with Avery. Okay, so it got me to thinking. My first thought was, way back in about 1976, I think it was, a year after my father died, I just said, fuck it, I'm just driving. Just going, all the way up north to Queensland. And I lived in a caravan park for 6 weeks or something. I just needed to get a complete break from life, so I just fucked off. And I didn't drive, actually. I was on a motorbike, a little bloody Yamaha 400 two-stroke, and 2,000 kilometres or something on that. It was a killer. Fool that I was. And so when I was living there, one night there was this family of Jehovah's Witnesses, a big family. They had something like 6 kids or 7 kids or something, and they were devout. And they asked me to have dinner with them one night, just on the outside setting. I said, yeah, okay, I'll do that. I was living in a tent. I said, yeah, that sounds good. I'll be over. And through the course of the conversation, I was talking to one of the daughters. Maybe she was 15 or 16 or something. And I just said to her, my God, you're a pretty girl. I was just watching and I said, you're really pretty. And which would be perfectly acceptable today. You could say it anywhere. Yep, nobody wouldn't think anything of it. But after the meal, the father said, oh, Bob, can I just have a word to you, please? I said, yeah, sure, okay. And he said, look, can you do me a favour? Don't ever say that to my daughter again. Don't flatter her like that. I was taken aback. I wasn't one. We didn't flatter a lot in those days, but I had done it, but I was taken aback. It was a bit of a shock. It was sort of like, it's not exactly like I had sex with her or anything. I just complimented her on her looks. And he said, no, you'll ruin her. And look, I'll be honest, I thought, oh, she's been overreacting a little bit, isn't he? Just telling the girl she's pretty. I don't think anybody's ever said a truer word to me in their lives, because that's actually what's created these inside. The flattery. And it's not just from men trying to get sex out of girls, it's everybody. It's all your stores, it's your education system, it's everything. And it's just flattery, 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 flattery. And look, I can understand why. It makes sense, okay? Because actually, right now, I'm in this situation. All right, the same situation. I have never been complimented or flattered in my life. Not by my parents, not by my wife, not by my children, not by anybody. I've done no one. It's just I'm in that just that clique of people that it doesn't matter what we do, nobody will say, you've done well, or gee, you're good, or anything like that. They just, for some reason, it doesn't matter. I could do anything. I could honestly create a cure for cancer, and people are shrugging. Okay. Until I started on this channel 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, probably. I don't know however long it is, but I've received nothing but compliments and flattery. And I'm bowled over. I keep wondering why I'm happy and working so hard. But maybe maybe people saying, gee, Bob, we really appreciate your efforts, because it's never ever happened to me. It never happened to me at school, it never happened anywhere, and it was a disincentive. It didn't matter what I did, for some reason, nobody would compliment or flatter me until I started this channel. And it got me to thinking, after what Avery said about these, the reason that people would flatter, for no reason whatsoever, is to try and encourage people, or incentivise them to, or try to get them to come back to their store or something. It's some reason, some motivation. But I can feel it. Yeah, I could easily get to thinking, I'm getting motivated. I work hard, and it could well be that it's because of the compliments I'm receiving. That could be driving me to work hard. I mean, I am working hard on this channel, and I won't drink on it because I don't want to risk anything. I'm even thinking about getting lighting so fucking green screen doesn't keep popping through. How about that? That's how serious I am about it, how much I'm trying. But that's the whole point. That's so I'm told. People will tell you, oh no, it's a motivational thing, and what's been happening is the guys like the Jehovah's Witness he's being shouted down. So nowadays, if he sent his children to school, he would be shouted down by the teachers and say, no, this is how we encourage children to push themselves, because compliments and flattery and congratulations and well done encourages people to do things, doesn't it? Yep, it probably does. And certainly, I had a lack of it. I had a deficit of it, and I didn't do anything. That's the truth of it. So on one hand, you've got a society trying to encourage its people by giving false compliments, and on the other hand, you end up with that. It's a byproduct of all this flattery and which leads to a sense of entitlement. I certainly don't have any sense of entitlement. It's just not there. It's just, look, it just didn't happen in my childhood. I'm a baby boomer. People, after the narcissism that we saw and what happened in World War II, it was frowned upon. For a brief period after, you just didn't do it to your children. And so I grew up in a deficit of it. And because I've never had it, for some reason it sticks to me like, I guess those people who are used to getting compliments go for compliments, and those people who aren't used to getting compliments don't even know what they're missing, so they don't go looking for it, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's that's what's happening in our society. So we can say cultural Marxism or just women are pricks or that sort of thing, but it's way deeper than that. And and I think we have to start thinking about that. Yep, I know everything you're saying. Yep, it's true. All right, but what is actually doing it? Is it? Stores are a classic. The way we, here's some reward points for shopping here, and you think, fuck, I just shopped here. You're a loyalty shopper. No, I'm not. I just know where everything is, and I just keep coming here because this other shop's probably as good, but I'm just used to coming here. So why are you rewarding me when I don't deserve it? Yeah, whoopie-doo, I go somewhere and go, wow. Like, I love being complimented here because I feel like I've earned it and I deserve it. Okay, because I do work hard and I do care and I want to make a difference. So, yeah, when guys say, yep, thanks, Magic, that's really, I take it. I take it as a compliment. I say thank you back. Thank you thank you for your encouragement. I think it's, but I mean, I actually have to think 24/7 actually, and sometimes, not very often, I have to deal with, with trolls and rude comments. So it's not as if I just walked into a shop, hey, oh, congratulations, oh, thank you, oh, gee, isn't it? No, it's not like that. But here, I think, well, no, I don't think I'm going to become this because of a mgtow channel. I think it's fair because I'm actually trying hard, and I'm enjoying trying hard. I'm actually enjoying the process of working hard. It's good. This is healthy, I think. But what's happening with these people is it's not healthy. But you try and stand up against it, you'll be shouted down. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I mean, look at eBay, for example. There's none of it there. The customer is not always right in eBay. Great system. I love it. Okay, and the best thing I love about it is, the buyer has got to be as good as the seller. You both got to be good. In fact, when I first started this channel, I could rant and rave and carry on about women and everything else, but I thought of eBay, and I thought, no, I'm going to make this is just a self-imposed thing, I'm going to make this like my eBay. I'm going to be a good presenter, or whatever you call them, okay? My main thing is to be a good presenter, bring something good and wholesome to the community, and not tear it down society or anything else like that. So okay, I'm going to be at odds with a lot of hardcore mgtow, and I can understand their point of view. But from my point of view, I'm sitting up here like a shopkeeper on eBay. Okay, so I've got to be squeaky clean. I don't have to be. It's not like YouTube are going to come along and and monitor my every word or every comment is a negative thing, and I get this running score. Although that's probably what's happening. I don't know. But I don't really care. This is self-imposed. This is what I want to do. This is not what I'm doing because YouTube wants me to do it. This is what I want to do myself. I actually think it's a good thing to have to try. I think and particularly if it's something. And this is probably where I'm lucky because I've stumbled on something that I actually, it's a bit of a cause for me. I feel for it. I believe in it. I think a lot of men out there are hurting, and if I can help in any way, then I'd like to be, part of that support, I suppose. Although I see the channel as being more than just support, but that's part of it. So I take a fair bit of responsibility here with it. And as I said, no, I'm not going to sit up here and slag women across the board because, I would slag narcissism. The actual, I don't know, I'd have to ask Captain Bob to put this into words for me, but it's not the person, it's spasm. What is it? What is it when you create? I guess it's you probably describe it as a sociopath. I think Jazz was telling me, it's a sociopath when you create something. But what is the condition called? It's not a disease. It's not I suppose it's a mental disorder. Is that what it is? Mental disorder? Massive mental disorder that really should be, we should be railing and stopping. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just a massive. So many people have mental disorders. Well, think about it. If you're being rewarded for not working hard and trying, what's that going to do to your brain? I mean, it's a reward system, isn't it? That's out of whack. You're getting rewarded for doing nothing. This is, I think, is healthy. Where I'm getting rewarded because I'm trying. I'm actually putting effort in. But at what point do to get away from this initial, to get people going? The kid that's not focused. He's 14 years old, and he's on the wrong side of the tracks or something. And you encourage him and that sort of thing. But at what point do you stop doing that? It's okay a little bit, I suppose, at the beginning, but surely it's when she's 29 years old and 350 pounds, maybe it's time to ease off on the gee, you look great, because she doesn't. What have we got now? Fat shaming and all that sort of thing. It's actually building it. It's just cementing this, and this mental disorder, if you like. It is, after the people who are writing the rules have got the fucking thing themselves. They've got the mental disorder. So I'm trying to solve the problem at a personal level. I can't deal with society. It's just it's full of them. That's why I set up the Friendly Club. To actually find women that I can actually socialise with. And they're probably going to be unpopular with other women because they're not used to flattery. They haven't been flattered all their life. They're not, they'll say to you things, I'm not pretty, or don't flatter me. It's bullshit. Okay, that's what they'll say, and that they're not that inside then because they haven't been spoiled. Is it ruined? Yeah. So anyway, But look, Avery, thanks for your comments. Yeah, just careful what you stick your dick in. Although I don't know, look at that big hand there. That could. I'll talk to you later. Bye.